operators, thanks for stopping by. I am Grounded. This golden nugget has been popping its head on the internet, and I just couldn't help myself to make a video about it.
And welcome everyone, and good evening. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Kelly Day. Federal agents seize a ship of toy guns. They say in the wrong hands, they could have actually been deadly.
First of all, what makes this thing so bad is that it's a news station from here out of Portland, Oregon, KOIN 6. I'm not sure what affiliate station they are, if they're a CBS, definitely not Fox, or CBS, or if it's ABC, but they made the story here in Portland, and this video keeps popping up.
In this KOIN Local 6 exclusive, our reporter Alexis Del Cid talked to the local businessman who ordered these toy guns, and I see you have one there, huh, Alexis?
Jeff, this is an example of one of the toy guns seized, and besides the orange tip, it looks pretty real, but this is an airsoft toy. It shoots plastic BBs.
Yes, you are correct. It shoots plastic BBs. Let's remember that, folks.
And the man who ordered these says anyone with any knowledge of weapons should be able to figure that out.
Any man with any knowledge of any sort of weapons that thinks they can convert an airsoft gun to a real weapon needs to be sent to an insane asylum, because that is impossible.
No bullets, just plastic BBs. Not a battlefield, just a wooded area made to look like one.
Okay, I do want to point out one thing. Thanks so much for actually referencing us on the news. So Airsoft Pacific is owned by myself and two of my other partners. So if you don't know, surprise, we own the website. Let's keep watching.
Like one.
It's another version of paintball.
For the past 7 years, Brad Martin and his son Ben say their family business in Cornelius has steadily grown as simulated combat gaming grows in popularity across the country.
This is the contemporary version of Civil War reenacting.
While they aim for authenticity in every piece of gear, the Martins didn't anticipate a seizure by customs and ATF agents in Tacoma as their latest shipment of toy guns arrived from Taiwan.
Okay, before we go any further, I want to point out that the highest authority when it comes to weapons, when it comes to alcohol, to any sort of firearms here in the United States is the ATF. There is no doubt about it. They're the highest authority. So when I heard this story and an ATF agent actually going on camera saying that these little bad boys can actually be converted to killing people or damaging or making them into real firearms, I lost my shit. Let's keep watching.
Any kid, any parent, any adult going out of the house with this needs to be ready for trouble.
Okay, on that note, he is correct. If you go out into the world with this airsoft gun, law enforcement is not going to know the difference between airsoft and a real gun. He is correct on that point, sir. And that's why we enforce the 4 rules of firearms handling safety to all airsoft players. Hell, it's even on our Airsoft Pacific website. If you're interested, you can log on right now, Airsoft, somewhere here, airsoftpacific.com, and those rules are displayed. And in fact, it's also a rule on majority of the fields here in the Northwest that your weapon should be cased, or in some indoor arenas has to have a barrel sock. So that's not an excuse. Let's keep going.
ATF Special Agent Kelvin Crenshaw says not only is the shipment missing the orange tips required on all imported toy guns,
With minimal work, it could be converted to a machine gun.
Let's stop that right there. With minimal work. How can this thing, I'm just going to use this for example. We're going to be using the VM4 Ronin. How can this thing with minimal work be converted to a real firearm? You know what? Let's take it apart. You know what? Let's do that right now. We got to remove the pins off. Now, I have to admit, some of the functionalities and the dexterity, yes, duplicates a real firearm. But the internals, not even close. First of all, let's look at this. You see this right there? When I pull the charging handle back, this is the ejection port. Normally, on a real firearm, let's say on a carbine platform like this would be empty when you pull the charging handle back, okay? That is actually where the round would go. Instead, you have the hop-up right there. So that's what that helps projectile the BB. All right, let's continue taking this bad boy apart. This is it, all right? This is what drives the gun. Now, where do they come from saying that this thing can serve and be manipulated to be a real gun? I don't know, but let's look even further. This is the barrel, okay? For some of you that don't know, Airsoft runs out of 6mm BBs. They look like little round pellets. You see them at Walmart, you see them at local shops. They sell them by the dozen, by the handful. These little BBs, there are 6mm in diameter. The BB, there goes the spring, comes out of this. No bullet. I don't care. It's just impossible. There is no way a bullet could come out of that because it's fit to match the diameter of a BB. And then let alone, look at this. By the way, this is taken apart. Let alone look at this. That is not big enough for a bullet to travel, okay? That's first. Second of all, this thing doesn't have a firing pin. It doesn't. Its main source of propellant is a battery in air. That's it. Unless you can figure out a way that a bullet can travel by just air, please let me know. We need to get the patent on that real quick. But that's basically it. I mean, you can look closer. If I was to put a bullet in here, it wouldn't fit. There is no way in hell a bullet could fit. And in fact, I can even show you one of our magazines. Here, let me show you a magazine. I can even show you a magazine. This is what a magazine looks like. The BB goes loaded right there. And this isn't, how is this possible, Mr. ATF people? So I did this. I sent them a message. I sent him an email to reply back and get an update on this article because this is wrong. All this is doing is creating mass hysteria and people coming and going away from the sport. So I sent them a message and they haven't responded back. Go figure. You know, I don't know what the boys in Washington are thinking when they wrote this story, and I'm not sure this ATF agent must have been new on the job. He must have not known anything about Airsoft, but he failed. All right, let's keep watching the story. Pissing me off.
To say these are readily convertible to machine guns is absolutely preposterous. The round wouldn't go into the barrel for one, and two, if the firing pin did strike the primer, the gun would basically blow up in your face.
Duh.
Also, the Martins say there are tens of thousands of replicas just like these sold in America already. The only reason they buy from Taiwan is because it's cheaper.
Yes, that is correct. There are tens of thousands of these airsoft guns running around America because it's a sport. And you gotta have something to shoot. Unless if you're into paintball.
Until now.
He's spent all this manpower, tax dollars, and time, and wasted my time, my money, my profitability to seize 30 toy guns.
That is correct. Unfortunately, the Martin family is no longer around as Airsoft outlet is closed. But that is correct. The U.S. government is spending your taxpayer money on researching something that a 12-year-old could have told you that it could not be converted into a real firearm.
That's what he's done. And he's portrayed himself as a great hero.
But ATF insists that it did the testing and determined that, yes, these can be converted into military-grade weapons.
What testing? What testing did they do? Let me just break it down like this. Majority of people that start in Airsoft, a lot of them purchase plastic guns, okay? Not high-density polymer plastic guns. They're just cheap-ass Chinese plastic guns. So you tell me what person in their right mind would convert an Airsoft gun into a real gun, okay? Now, Airsoft has been around since, I believe, the 70s in Asia. There's not been one single case where somebody has taken these firearms and converted into real steel.
Determined that yes, these can be converted into military-grade weapons.
Stop. No, impossible. Military grade? Let me show you military grade. Right? This is an airsoft gun. This is not military grade, I assure you. Because if this was military grade, would you be able to do that? Look at this. It's already broke. And that's just me taking a knee to it. It's already broken. Military grade. Use your mind, folks. Do your own research. This isn't military grade. Literally, I broke this thing in half in just 2 kicks.
The Martins requested to see the documentation of that, and they were told that they'd have to file a Freedom of Information request with ATF.
Of course they want you to fill out a Freedom Reform request, American Patriot, whatever, because they're full of shit.
Now, as for the orange tips, this one has one. The ones that came in from Taiwan didn't, but the Martins say that's happened before with their shipments from Taiwan, and they just had to go up to Tacoma and paint the tips orange themselves. So they wonder why this is being made into an issue now. Alexis Del Cid, KOIN Local 6.
KOIN Local 6. Look, it's already falling apart. Yeah, this right here that the ATF is banning and wasting your tax dollars are saying this is military grade. And according to News KOIN 6, because they do such stellar reporting, they say that this is dangerous and converted because, you know, you could easily not break this like I just did. And look, it's already falling apart, all right? Basically what I'm saying, folks, do your own research, all right? You know, you can't rely on others to make the decision for you. There has never been in the history of Airsoft somebody converting this gun into a real one. Granted, you were being able to add optics to it, like this one. You can add optics to it, which is harmless. It's just an optic. You can add lights. You can add handles, just like you do on an actual firearm. But it doesn't go the other way around, where you can use deadly modifications, or where you can add deadly modifications to an airsoft gun. It's not happening. Impossible. Yeah. So, if you guys are interested, go check out our website, airsoftpacific.com. Well, you can find out this full video posted there. Until then, I am grounded. Summer is just around the corner. Go out to your local shops like Combat Sports Supply. Get yourself geared up for Utah Airsoft. And I'll see you out in the field. Stay frosty.